Hi, good afternoon. Dahil po sa nangyari ngayon na nagkaroon tayo ng enhanced quarantine, hindi natuloy ang event natin sa duty free called Woman Up. But since we are women and we will not let something like this stop us from womaning up, nandito po ngayon ang mga host ng Woman Up na kasama natin, si Dr. Suzy Rojas, ang ating psychologist.
Hello.
Hi, Suzy. Nandito din po si Attorney Carmela Magpantay, ang ating lawyer. Hello, Attorney. Medyo mahina ang mic natin, Attorney. And nandito din po ang ating holistic mommy na si Isabel Can. At syempre, ang ating mommy na magaling mag-budget, si Mommy Andrea. Hi, Andrea! Okay, so talagang yung panahon natin, this is unprecedented, and I'm very sure a lot of women are also, they also have to woman up because a lot of, lalo na yung mga viewers natin na mga asawa ng mga seafarers, yung mga husbands nila ng iba sa kanila are still on board. So can you imagine having to face this crisis or this pandemic na yung husband na yung husband na mag-isa? Yes, Attorney, ikaw kumusta ka dito sa panahon natin ngayon? Yung husband mo, nakauwi ba?
Okay naman.
Yung husband mo ba on board or nandito ngayon?
Yeah. He's on board. He's still on board.
So
myself, I see difference already in the relationships and in my personal relationships. I see flight, meaning to say people are not, they're thinking of leaving the Philippines and going out of the country.
Yes.
And so there's an impact there in terms of the anxiety for myself and for the person leaving. From the perspective of my clients, the impact of the anxiety and stress during this time that everything is in flux, their tempers are flaring, their impatience is flaring, they're uncomfortable even if you say that they're on vacation or there's no work, because of the stress of uncertainty and the stress of not being able to predict how long the uncertainty is going to be, and because they are not sure of the income coming in, it is now a problem in terms of the way they relate to people that they already have relationships with.
Yeah, ako personally, I had a really bad anxiety attack last night. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was already having a, like I was having asthma. And I think it was aggravated, thinking that we have a curfew, right? We can't go out after 8 p.m. So, just the idea na you're just at home and you can't go anywhere. I know there are people, I'm a homebody, but it's parang, the term is a little bit overwhelming or intimidating, the idea.
The challenge is that when stress is around, people will react differently depending on how their experience is, depending on the amount of resources, what they believe they can handle, what they believe is in their control. Everything is in flux, and therefore the reactions become different.
Isabel, I have a question, because like I had last night, I had a really bad panic attack. How do you ground yourself?
Ariane, I understand how you feel about the anxiety, and I learned something from a good friend of mine who teaches meditation and mindfulness. How to do a little simple trick to bring down the anxiety. It basically is an exercise of inhale, exhale. Meditation can be done for as little as 10 minutes a day. And really, it takes a little bit of practice to do so. But in the meantime, to bring anxiety down quickly, you can just do inhale and exhale slowly. If you do it 10 times, it really brings down already your feelings of anxiety. When you inhale and you exhale, you do it through your nose, and you try as much as possible to keep your mind blank. So how do you do that? How do I do that? Is I inhale and I say the word inhale. And then when I exhale, all I think about is the word exhale. So inhale, exhale. I say the word silently in my mind. And just by using those words in and out, and only trying as much as possible to think of that, it actually can calm you down. You either do it 10 times or 10 minutes, whatever it is that you can do. And I promise you, it will bring your heart rate down, and it will decrease anxiety. It just takes a little practice.
But Susie, kasi like, what should be in our head? Like, you know, when you get that, how do we, you know, this is really like something new to everyone. How where do we put our mindset?
The challenge is that there are many stories we tell ourselves during the time of uncertainty. So one will say, will I have money to pay for my school fees? Will I have money to pay for my employees? What will happen now to my budget? Will there be enough money to buy the car that I wanted to buy? So everything is future focused, based on data that is not certain. Ergo, the level of uncertainty is quite high, and the feelings of lack of control is quite high. If we focus on what is here and now, then it is better. So for example, I can no longer eat in McDonald's tomorrow. But what is it that I have in the fridge right now? That is how to deal with it. I cannot go to school because what is going to happen to my child's tuition fee next semester, because come May it's going to be a new semester. True. But what about how the child can maximize his learning now, his online classes now?
How about attorney? Kasi syempre people are now afraid what's gonna happen. Like halimbawa, you know, as what Susie said, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty. What's really, what does enhanced quarantine mean? Ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Para maliwanagan yung mga nanonood.
Basically kasi, before, we have the community quarantine lang, diba? So, people are allowed to go to work kahit saan pa sila galing. Even if there's, sabi nga, hindi ina-allow dun sa boundary ng NCR para pumasok at lumabas. But for purposes of work, pwede kang pumasok. With the enhanced community quarantine, pati working is no longer allowed. So ano na lang allowed for people to go out from their houses. Yung bibili ka ng pagkain, pupunta ka sa bangko para kumuha ng pera or mag-deposit probably, but most of course, importantly is kung kailangan mo mag-withdraw para pambili ng pagkain at mga other necessities like gamot, probably especially kung may nagtitake sa inyo ng maintenance medication. And of course, most importantly, syempre pagkain. So, yun na lang ngayon. And for people who needs to work, ina-allow lang dun sa mga health workers na tinatawag. So, of course, yung tinatawag na nasa frontliners, sila na lang yung pwedeng lumabas for purposes of working. Other than that, yung lahat sinasabi na sana wag nang lumabas. Wag na silang lumabas. In fact, we have a colleague nag-try siyang pumasok kanina, talagang pinabalik siya sa kanila. Talagang, kasi he was thinking na kailangan niya talagang pumasok. May mga kailangan tapusin, may mga kailangan bago pa totally, hindi na may magawa yung kailangan gawin. Trying na baka magawa niya pa rin, pero hindi sila pinabalik. Hindi na sila pinapasok, Balik na sila sa kanilang mga bahay kasi ito na yung tinatawag na enhanced community quarantine. Pero iniisip ko naman, siguro isipin na lang natin, lalo na sa mga mommies, no? So, mga working moms, thinking, isipin na lang natin, tingnan na lang natin yung positive side. Ito yung siguro chance na hinaantay natin na magkaroon ng mahabang bakasyon.
Yes.
Makasama yung families natin, yung kids, na wala kang iniisip na bukas may deadline ka, diba? Kasi, especially sa akin, sa mga lawyers, of course, din, may mga kailangan i-file in court na dapat ma-file like tomorrow or the following day. Dahil pag hindi mo na i-file, you have no chance at all para ma-erase kung ano man yung possession ng client mo. Because of this one, we have 1 month para mag-prepare nun for meantime. Diba? Enjoy mo muna yung presence ng family mo. No choice kayo magkikita-kita sa loob ng bahay.
Speaking of 1 month, Andrea, ano ba talaga yung kasi, di ba syempre maraming tao nag-panic buying. Kahapon sabi ko nga, gusto ko sanang mag-stress eating, kaya natatakot din ako na baka maubusan ako ng food dito sa bahay. Kaya hindi na ako mag-stress eating, stress pa ako lalo.
Nga, di ba? Yung idea ng panic buying sobrang daming tao din yung na-affect kasi syempre iniisip din nila kung gaano katagal yung pwede nila gawing stock, diba? For the household. So nangyayari talaga yung budget din nila medyo nai-stress din kasabay nung dalang stress niya ngayon. Kasi syempre they have to stretch it. So, ang nangyayari, yung minsan nagpa-panic buying, yung budget natin na sana sa ibang mas importante na napupunta ngayon sa mga stuff na kailangang bilhin right now. Right? So,
ano ba yung mga kailangan natin talaga na bilhin? Like yung we have to make sure na meron tayo.
As of, may mga ginawa rin kasi ako research about it. Kasi mahirap din naman na we just keep up. Pagdating natin kung anong maisip natin. Kasi nga, syempre, budget-wise, kailangan din nating wise when we are getting stocks din for the house. So, yung mga stocks daw na kailangan natin bilhin are more of mga frozen foods na talaga mag-last for so long. So ba yung mga canned goods na in case na mawalan ng kuryente or mawalan ng gas, something that you can eat na madali, na hindi kailangan lutuin. So, mga canned goods. Also, rice and mga legumes, mga dried stuffs na pwede rin tumagal ng for future use. So, yun. Pero as of now naman, I think hindi naman talaga kailangan pa na mag-stock ng siguro you can
yes.
Pero kasi the government naman, they are di ba? You can still go out to get groceries naman. Yun nga lang, parang limited lang for one person. Hindi ka pwede magsama ng iba sa grocery. So, one lang talaga. So, siguro you can stock for a week or 2. Parang hindi sama na naman na bigla ang pupunta sa grocery.
Ano yung pinaka ninyo ngayon? Like for example, ano yung pinaka positive na nakikita nyo sa nangyayari aside from yung family? Tatawa ako, may nag-post kanina. They sent me a photo, family time, tapos yung picture nung nasa The Shining, si Jack Nicholson. Tapos may caption pa, red drum. So, ano yung sa inyo sa nangyayari sa inyo ngayon individually? Ano yung nakikita nyo na positive? Let's start with Isabel.
Well, we're trying to find new ways of entertainment that have nothing to do with the in our area, lahat ng bahay, the internet, mahina na. So, looking for other ways na lang, it's very early. So, we're still up. But we've started doing things we haven't done in a long time. So I have one child playing the puzzle, another child that's playing the ball outside, another one that's baking cookies. So we're finding are homebound. It's just taking us to this new thing. Interesting, but the initial feeling is, oh my God, I want to. And so little by little, day by day, things are coming up with new support. So on the one hand, I'm so happy that internet is going slow kasi to find other things to do. I will admit not, but slowing down and it's a good thing.
Yung nga yung joke nakita ko, sabi nila, magkakaroon ng influx ng mga coronials after this. How about you, Susie?
The positives.
Yeah, for you, like as an individual, with your experience now.
New methods of doing therapy work, new methods of working. Because the concepts are new and because the issues are new, it is time to skill up in terms of new conditions, new therapeutic designs, new concepts on social psychology and group psychology. So that is what the clients, or that is what is more important right now. So it's a skill up and learning.
But yeah, Torny, sa experience mo ngayon so far?
I've been reading some Facebook posts, syempre. And na-realize ko, my own experience also, madami ngayon lumalabas na mababait. So, you realize na minsan, siguro, kailangan natin ma-experience, no? Para makita na marami pa rin yung mabubuting tao. For example, my son is working in one of a big hospital. So, may nagpapadala sa kanila ng food na libre. Kudos nga sa kanila. Diba? As in, tinanong ko siya, as in libre, yes, para sa kanila lahat na working in that hospital. They're being given na free food. And then, another one is yung, like, panic buying na lahat. And then this girl, nakita niya yung isang mama, nakakaunti yung laman ng basket niya because he can only afford so much. Anong ginawa niya? She offered na, ako magbabayad, sige kumuha ka pa. Add more food, add more. Kuha ka ng coffee, kuha ka ng kung anong pwede mong idagdag. And then, of course, yung lalaki naiiya, parang konti lang yung kinuha niya. So, ang ginawa ng babae is, sinabihan niyo kasama niya, sige, kuha ka ng toothpaste and other basic necessities. Nilagay nila dun sa basket ng mama. And then, nung makita ng ibang mga namimili, sila rin mismo nagbigay na yung mga binilin na nila, na nabayaran nila, spam or whatever na food, nilagay na rin nila dun sa basket ng mama. So, naisip ko, madami pa rin ganon. Sa ganitong, kahit na banik-bayin na yung mga tao na kala mo, sarili lang nila iniisip, mag-prepare para sila, para sa family nila. Pero meron pa rin na ganun, hindi pala para sa kanila lang. Kasi nakikita nila na yung iba, hindi capable to do that, they're willing to share. So, siguro, at the same time, sabi nga, sa satellite, makikita mo daw, yung area na dati so polluted, maliwanag na ngayon.
Yes.
So, time for Mother Nature to heal, and maybe, siguro ito din yung pagkakataon na problema na natin yung climate change. Kahit papano, binibigyan tayo ng chance na ma-realize na baka
mag-reset, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, si Andrea is pregnant right now. Although, you know, she doesn't look like she's pregnant. But she's pregnant right now. And then, manganganak siya ng coronial baby.
Mga ako dun sa coronial babies, di ba? Wala. Saktong-sakto, December siya nag-start eh. So, parang coronial babies na. Ayun. Ako, what I realize, same as Miss Isabel, no? You slow down. Kasi di ba, medyo fast-paced talaga tayo ngayon eh. Pero, since nagkaroon ng enhanced quarantine, you take things slowly. Thinking about what are you going to do next. Diba? Tapos also, yun nga, yung enhance din yung skills mo. Siyempre, kung nasa bahay ka, medyo yung mind mo is clear of yung outside work kasi nga hindi tayo nag-work, nasa house lang. So, medyo mapofocus natin yung sarili natin for self-enhancement. At the same time, quality time with my family. Ngayon nga, parang halos every night, nag-movie night kami ng kids sa ni Wendell. So, nagkakaroon din ng quality time together. Yan na. Kaso lang, minsan puro Korean movies namin.
Ang dami ko nakikita sa Facebook, mga ganyan, mga K-pop!
Parang siya eh. Sabi ko naging way din siya to spend time together. And yung pinaka naging realization ko on the positive side is yung importance ng emergency funds sa ngayon. Kasi talagang biglaan eh, di ba? Biglaan. So, kung hindi prepared yung emergency funds mo, parang hindi ka makapag-panic buying. Panic na lang.
Panic ka na lang.
Kaya, di ba, kung you have prepared something for these rainy days, syempre, magkakaroon ka rin ng opportunity para maging prepared or maging ready for these kinds of outbreak or pandemic or whatever na kailangan gumastos. Pero syempre, at the same time, we don't think of panic buying. Syempre, dapat wise buying pa din. Kasi we allot money for rainy days. So, dapat you use it for that purpose. So, yun.
Oo nga. Ako, alam mo, muntik ako mag-panic kasi sabi ko, ay, wala na akong Snickers bar. But I guess this is time to eat healthier also. Kasi pinoint out nga sa akin kanina ni Osman, meron ka namang puno ng bayabas sa labas ng bahay mo. Yun na lang ang kainin mo. I think it's really a little bit, kasi diba syempre this experience is very new to everyone. It's like, we thought na it will only happen in movies, ganyan. Tapos, I've been watching a lot of zombie shows, ganyan, para lang lalo akong magkaroon na joke. So, parang, sa inyo, ano ang message nyo sa mga wives na, kasi alam niyo, you have to understand, yung mga seafarers wives natin, yung iba sa kanila, dalawa lang, mahuhulog sa dalawa eh. Yung iba na yung asawa nakauwi, pero wala silang sweldo, at hindi nila alam kung kailan ulit sila makakasakay. And the other one is yung wife na her husband ongoing yung sweldo, but she has to face this pandemic alone. Let's start with... Para may ba, Andrea?
Ako? Yeah, sige. Yun nga, sabi ko kanina, you have to take things slowly. Tapos, yung regarding naman sa budget, syempre, kung ikaw din naman yung makakapag-assess kung yung budget mo na hawak as of the moment is, kung gaano siya maglalast. So, dapat talaga, hindi tayo kung ano yung maisip na gastos agad. So, isipin din talaga natin kung yung something that we will spend on is worth it talaga. And then, for those naman na nasa barko pa yung mga husbands or wives nila and continuous pa rin yung income, this is also a good opportunity for us na mag-import or mag-save ng money. No, wag basta-basta ang gagasto. So, ngayon naiisip natin na may ganito palang scenario. Siguro sa next time, wag naman sana magkaroon, pero next time na magkaroon tayo ng ganito ulit na scenario, at least we're ready.
Yes. Attorney Mel, yung ano pala, kasi syempre yung mga worry nila, yung mga allotment, so patuloy pa rin yun, 'di ba? Yung system natin na nakalagay doon for yung mga nagpapadala ng pera, patuloy pa rin yun.
Actually, sa enhanced community quarantine, yun ang pinapasigurado ng government natin na make sure dun sa mga employers, make sure na tuloy pa din yung pagbibigay ng sweldo. In fact, although hindi to applicable kasi for seafarers, yung mga sinasabing 13th month pay na kung sana pwedeng maibigay, kahit prorated man lamang during this time. Sa mga seafarers naman, kung on board yung mga relatives nila, continue yun. Kasi they will be given, of course, continuous wages and salaries. Doon sa mga umuwi, siguro, yun ang magkakaroon ng malaking problema kasi we don't know kung kailan nga talaga sila babalik at magkakaroon ulit ng operation yung employer nila. But yung mga naman natin, yung mga principal naman natin, yung mga ship owners, sabi sila na siguro pagkatapos itong crisis na to, pabalik sa normal yung operations. In fact, ginagawa lang kasi talaga ito para ma-prevent yung, syempre, mas kumalat pa yung sakit. So yes. I think pag nawala ito, kung malagpasan natin to, mas malaki ang magiging demand. Kasi, for example, yung mga hindi man natuloy yung kung ano man yung operation, especially for ship owners, for example, conventional vessels, yung mga demand for the cargo and other things, tankers and everything, kung ano man ang dinadala nila, syempre, babalik yon kasi yung mga needs ng mga tao, kailangan din na i-provide. Ngayon, syempre, wala yung operation, but then, hindi naman nawala yung operation dahil walang supply or walang goods or walang pwedeng ibigay. It's only because talagang kailangan itigil kasi para hindi lumala pa yung kondisyon ng yung pagkalat ng virus ito. Sabi ng virus daw.
Virus.
So after siguro sa 1 month ang binibigay sa atin, so sana lang para dun sa mga nakauwi na walang salary, sanayin naman tayo doon na 2 months minsan wala talagang sweldo si Esther or yung relative natin. Siguro naman dahil nasanay sa ganon, nagkaroon sana ng tama, sabi nga ni Andrea kanina, tamang pagbabudget, no? Kasi yung mga seafarer wives naman, sanay naman yan, diba? Sanay naman yan na hindi nila alam kung kailan magkakaroon ng kontrata yung mga husbands nila. Nagbabudget naman sila. At siguro nasusuportahan naman natin, minsan may mga ginagawa naman tayo mga seminars on that. Lalo na dun sa mga nakikinig, no? Na mag-prepare, maghanda para sa tag-ulan, maghanda para sa winter, para sa ibang countries, no? So 1 month, sana hindi naman ganoon katagal yon para mahirapan talaga tayo. Kapit lang. Kapit.
I have a question pala.
May I ask the ones who own the shipping companies, is the projection for the loss of income, for projection of loss of business for 1 month going to recuperate, meaning to say, in 12 months, you're supposed to sell 12 tons. And so now you're off by 1 month because you're quarantined. Will the demand still be 12 tons or will demand now be 11 tons na lang?
It depends, I guess, on...
Of course.
Oh. Go ahead, attorney.
Yeah. Because of what happened, syempre, depende yon sa klase ng vessels. We are hoping na pagkatapos nito balik sa normal. Of course, kung ano man yung nawala ngayon, hindi mo ma-recover yon ng kasi meron ng supposedly this month dapat tama nga, meron na dapat ngayon, and then for another 11 months dapat meron na talaga na naka-schedule din at alam nila may projection yun. Kung ano yung kakayahan ng vessel for 11 months, yun na yun. Hindi mo siya pwedeng madagdagan para ma-recover yung nawala ngayon na 1 month. We're just hoping lahat talaga ngayon na problema, hindi lang naman sa shipping industry, lahat ngayon ng businesses ay namumroblema. Kaya nga, lahat na lang nag-iisip na lilipas din to. And, sana mabigyan tayo at sila din ng pagkakataon na maka-recover para dun sa mga umaasa sa kanila. Madami rin, Pilipino na lang, maraming umaasa sa mga ship owners, passenger vessels. Maraming umaasa sa kanila. So, sana hindi sila bumagsak sa pagkakataon na to para mabigyan silang time na makapag-recover at yung mga umaasa din sa kanila, makasakay pa rin at makapagtrabaho.
At Isabel, I have a question for you. Kasi there's been a shortage. Kaya the other night, nagka-chat kami la Wendell tsaka ni Osman. Sabi ni Wendell, wala daw siya makitang alcohol. What are the alternatives? Kasi syempre, the people are hoarding on alcohol and hand sanitizers and cleaning products. What are the alternatives?
No alcohol, no hand sanitizer, no problem. All you really need to keep yourself safe from getting that virus into your body is soap and water. Okay, so all you need is normal bar soap and running water. And when you wash your hands, it's at least 20 seconds that you're rubbing your fingers and your palms together. Don't forget, you have to get your fingernails also, okay? And the thumbs as well. And the easiest way to do this is you sing Happy Birthday 2 times or ABCD, or pick any other song. Leron Leron Sinta will also do. So it's running water. Your hands. So you can take a little bar of soap, yung natitirang and you'll be fine. You don't need alcohol. You don't need hand sanitizer, soap and water. Any soap will do. The soap does kill the virus. And so, again, wash.
Ariane, can I there?
Hello, sorry. Kasi I got a call. Kasi I was checking with the doctor. Kung kasi like for example, yung maintenance, 'di ba? Yung mga may maintenance. Tapos 'di ba there are people who have prescriptions na kailangan na sila mismo yung bumili. Now, she cleared with me na they're doing now, na meron daw sila sa government na pinupush na i-honor multitasking woman calm down at this time?
How do you stay sane? Well, stretching will really help. Okay, bend forward, try and touch your toes. Any stretching will get your blood flowing. Also, here's another thing: play music, any kind of music, and just dance. Okay, whether you're in the kitchen washing dishes or you're sweeping the floor, keeping your house clean, just play the music and enjoy yourself. That will bring your stress down.
Of course, we will get through this. Woman up. Susie.
Yes.
Oh, we will be undergoing a lot of mental gymnastics this whole month. You know, I think this is an experience that we have like a little bit of taste of what it's like to be on board. You know, just being in one space, not being able to go out. So, what are the mental exercises that we have to really think about? You know, like when it's really so stressful. What are the things that's important to keep in mind?
The tendency of anybody who is in a state of uncertainty, fear, anxiety, distress is to focus on what they do not have. So they focus on, oh, there's not enough money, or where am I going to get my job next? When am I going to get my next client? Will I lose my job? That is the normal reaction. When actually, I've forgotten that at any situation, they can be and they are resourced.
Yes.
So, for example, the wife whose husband has now been sent home, and therefore, where now are they going to get money, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are resources in terms of what? Family. The relationships with family and who can help them out. Number 2, different types of work or different types of income, even if they are not the same, they can get creative. So they are not on the ship, but it doesn't mean that they don't remember how to make relleno and sell the relleno at home. Right. They may not be able to get the salary as a steward in the boat, but it does not mean that they don't know how to clean anymore. They can clean and they can make money cleaning. So there are resources, and they just simply need to remember the resources that they have. Resources is not only in terms of connections, it's also in terms of skill, personal capacities, mental rigor, physiological strength, physical strength that they have. So there's no such thing as wala lahat, because that is catastrophic thinking. Rather, there is a function or a focus on seeing and finding out what resource states they have. Now, this is constant. Whether you're working in a company, even if you're working in a company and you're assigned a new project, you don't have all the balls in your court anyway. When you change jobs, it's the same thing. You don't have the friends, the network, the know-how. It's exactly the same position as it was before. And during those positions, the way we survive is to look at the resources that we have. So why can't we do that now?
Yes, I guess
it's not new. It's just that we never saw it. It's the overwhelm. It's the concept of, oh my God, this has never happened. Catastrophic thinking. Nothing's going to work anymore.
Yes. Yung ang daming naglalabasan na mga fake, misinformation, like number 1, saging. Saging daw panlaban sa coronavirus. Ano masasabi niyo sa mga, like, saging, ano sinasabi pa nila, bawang? Sabi ko nga, hindi siya aswang. Virus siya. So, ano yung mga, ninyo, advice sa mga misis na, paano ba natin malalaman if it's really like, that's the real information and not the real information?
The challenge in disaster thinking is people will always go back to people whom they trust, even if the person is not resourced enough to give them the correct information. So people who believe in religious leaders and trust them will believe hook and line and sinker on those religious leaders. Even the religious leader does not know about what is the solution, what is the health solution for coronavirus. Yes. So it is an understanding that that is the style that you're going to do. You remember that is the style you're going to do, and recalibrate yourself and ask yourself, well, really are they the real correct person to ask the question to? Rather than knee-jerk react and go towards the religious leader and say, okay, religious leader, what do we do? Because the religious leader only knows one solution, which is either pray or the banana solution.
Or garlic.
Or the garlic solution. Rather, can we not ask the religious leader? Religious
so just
leader,
cook arroz a la cubana.
Congregation. Yeah? Among your congregation, is there a doctor who can provide the information? Yeah.
Yes.
Arroz a la cubana is the solution.
Arroz a la cubana, you have garlic, you have banana. So, any more, ladies? Kasi later po, we will be answering questions through chat. Kasi, we want you, our viewers, to hang out with us. So, feel free to ask any question, and then feel free to comment, and we will be here for you. So, we are going to do this again next week, ladies. We have all the time in the world to video chat now. And any last messages for our viewers, Andrea?
Yeah. Syempre, we have to remain calm amidst the chaos.
Yes.
Think clear, and just take this opportunity as way for you to bond with family, or also yung self-enhancement for 1 month. Matagal yun. So you have all the time in the world now. Yun. And saka syempre, wag nating kalimutan, prayer is the best, diba, weapon sa ngayon. Kasi whatever it is na nangyayari, still God is in control. And yun nga, sabi nga ni Arya, woman up, kailangan.
Attorney.
Siguro, stay positive always. Don't focus dun sa mga negative side. Every time siguro nagsisink in na, oh my God, wala na kayong pagkain. Isipin mo na lang, di ba, papayat ako. Ito yung tamang time ng dieta, di ba? So, siguro sa akin yun, wag masyadong mag-dwell on the negative. Stay focused on the positive. Ito lang yung way para ma-survive natin to. Kasi the more you think negative, lalo kang mapapanik, lalo kang hindi makakapag-isip ng solusyon, lalo kang walang magagawa. But if you stay positive, sa tingin ko, sabi ko nga, wala na kayong pagkain. But naisip mo, ay, okay to, papayat kami. Diba? Yung hindi ko nagawa, ng ilang panahon, tumaba ako ng tumaba, ito yung time para papayat.
It's your time to shine.
Yeah, and then maybe you realize, may tubig naman, diba? Kahit papano, di nawawala yung tubig, we can still drink a lot, hindi tayo mamamatay nun.
Hydrate nga.
Scenario. Yeah. So, yun. Yun lang. Stay positive. Pag may negative, isip ka ng something positive.
Isabel, yes, what's your message to our viewers?
Be grateful. Be grateful, be thankful, magpasalamat for what you have. Well, whatever it is that you might have. If you can keep saying thank you for what you have, whatever you don't have won't matter. Concentrate na focus on what you have.
Ang ganda ng dimples ni Isabel, no? Susie?
Women are naturally resourced, naturally nurturing, naturally inclusive, and naturally creative. Therefore, they are the ones to best lead their families out of this situation.
So, ladies, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Andrea, Torny Mel, Isabel, and Dr. Susie. Thank you. And see you again next week. Remember, woman up.
Woman up.